So now I'm just gonna quickly go through the synonyms feature. Again, it's part of like from the dashboard in Funnelback, you'd go on to synonyms. So with this, essentially, it's making search more flexible. So it's connecting related words and phrases. So when students search for one term, they also get the results for related terms. This also improves the search success rates and reduces the no results frustrations. So this works invisibly in the background. So, for example, if you've got different spellings to a word or something like that, it will direct them to a single search result. So, if I have a look at enroll or enrollment, for example, anyone who searched for enrollment letter, it will direct them. It will transform the search, the keywords that they've inputted. They transform them into what it should be searching for, and then it will give them the results on the page. If you notice here, you're unable to add extra links or anything like that. This basically is just tries to funnel down through the potential search results into specific search terms, um, like enrollment, for example. So if we go back to a different example, you could have misspellings in how calendar is spelled or extension, key dates if it doesn't have a space in between. So these are very simple kind of things. Raw is probably something that we should need to like re-look into, and I don't know what the new assessment thing is, but it's not raw anymore. So I'm going to unpublish this for now. But this is something for you to kind of go back to and have a look and see what are the new abbreviations they've used for raw, whatever, in what form it is now. So things like, yeah, so misspellings and things. So the list of misspellings and potential words that you could potentially get, you could actually find them in the search analytics. So when you click on search analytics and you look for searches, and you can kind of define the time frame that you want to compare. So for example, I want it to be just for this year, so from January until today, and it will provide with the search terms. So you can tell there are peaks and like areas where there's high amount of search, and then there's areas where there isn't a lot of searches. And you can get an idea of what is the thing that is mostly searched for. And anything that doesn't have an answer to a keyword, for example, it will appear here. So you can tell enrollment letter is one of the biggest ones. So part-time is also misspelled over here. So that's probably another one that you could add into the synonyms category. Other things, nopto, that's another one that's been misspelled, and things like that. So you could get these different findings from here. So, for example, LinkedIn Learning is spelled wrong, extension is spelled wrong. So, if I try and look at see what LinkedIn Learning does, it will give me what are the top clicks, and it will give me what are the like what should be the result. So sometimes it does pick up on the misspellings and it autocorrects it for, but it's majority of the time you have to do it yourself. So that's just one example of that. So get the misspellings and things like that from the search analytics, from the searches specifically, and then incorporate them into the synonyms. That's all I'm going to say for this one because it's fairly straightforward. And I'll move on to the next feature.